Hi Earth Signs, this is Paula from WaterChariotTarot, and I'm going to be doing your collective read for the next 2 weeks. Probably pretty much like almost the end of June. I can't believe that the time is going by so quickly. But before I get started, I just want to let you know I did go ahead and do a pre-shuffle so that way you guys don't have to wait for me to start shuffling in front of you. Also, I'm going to be leaving some links in the comment section so that way you guys can look up where I purchase all my things and what products I have created on my own, and you guys can take a look at that. Okay, so this is the energy that's going to be leaving you. It's something that you're going to be, transitioning through in the next 2 weeks. And so the card that came out for you for your oracle is trust. So we're going to go ahead and read into that and see what's going on with that. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at your tarot part of it. So let's check it out and see what Spirit has to say to you as far as the energy that is leaving, that you're going to be transitioning out of. So something that you will be dealing with maybe in the first week. And then by the second week, you're going to be going into a different energy. Okay. So trust. It says when this card comes up in a reading, it's a sign to start trusting yourself. We often seek advice from outside sources and people we trust. The reality, though, is that most of the time, deep down inside, you know what you need to do. Have the confidence to trust in yourself and your own sense of self-governance. Ultimately, you can make your own decisions. So yeah, definitely, you already know. I believe that all zodiac signs have great intuition. They have it in just different ways how they operate with it. But deep down inside what your intuition is telling you. You know deep down inside what your heart is telling you and what you've been feeling and what you've been seeing as well. So sometimes when we don't trust something, it's because we're already seeing things, we're feeling things, we're hearing things, and it just seems like little by little everything seems to be adding up. But at times we don't want to face the truth, so the whole situation drags on longer than what it needs to, right? And so we try to go to other people to get their advice. Maybe they might say something different to a contrary what we're already feeling, because we don't want the truth sometimes. But what's happening with you earth signs, that you guys are going to be trusting this situation that's going to be leaving you, this energy that's leaving you. Like I said, probably like the first week, you're going to be dealing with this, okay? And so you got the 3 of Swords, okay? You also have the King of Swords. And then the last one is the 9 of Cups, okay? So you are definitely dealing with something that you need to make choices about, or something that has already transpired with you. Because I am seeing cups, I feel like this may be a situation where it has to do with a love interest or family ties or something like that, but it has to do with your heart, things that you're emotionally going through. And I think Spirit is saying that you need to trust what you've been feeling for the longest time. And now is the time for you to start making a choice, but a very committed choice. Like, you don't want to just say that you're going to do it and all of a sudden at the last minute you back out. But this is something that's concerning a situation that you have been in, and your heart is completely broken from the situation. So I'm not sure if something came in towards you where you heard the truth or you saw the truth for what it was concerning a person, concerning a situation, and it broke you to know the truth. And for some of you, it could be that you found out that somebody had options outside of you and decided to, entertain other people, and you found out the truth and you've been feeling this way. But because you love this person so much, at times you probably were blocking from seeing this or accepting what they were doing. But now the time is coming where you're going to trust what you've been feeling, trust your intuition, and trust what you already know. And so for some of you, this is the situation here. For others of you, it could be that you are trying to trust the decisions you're about to be making. You have choices in your life. Some of you may have two people to choose from. If it's not that, it could be that you have to make some choices that may affect your family. It may affect your home, your job, your career. But you know this is something that you have to do, because if you don't make that choice, you're going to be the one who's going to be hurting from holding back from making the right choices. And you feel like you already know the truth. You already have all the facts in front of you, and so you need to step beyond what you are hurting by and make that choice, and also cut the things that no longer need to be there to make this choice. And you're going to have to pick one of those things that you have been wanting to do or desiring to do, or a specific person, or there's certain things that you've been desiring, and you have all these dreams and hopes. But in order to get here, unfortunately, you have to make some really hard decisions that's going to affect you, and it's going to affect other people as well. And it's going to hurt. But the thing is that you know the truth already. You know what needs to be done. The King of Swords is a person that goes off of facts only. They don't let their emotions get in the way. And I'm not saying that, air signs are the type that don't feel, because they do. They're just a little bit more controlled. But at the end of the day, they tend to think more what is going to fit them best, instead of letting their emotions get the best of them. And you understand that your emotions are here, but at the same time, you have to be level-headed to choose the things that you're needing right now in your life. Okay? And so you already know that's going to be hurtful, but you rather go through the pain and have the truth, have the facts, and make the choices that you need to make to bring these hopes and dreams down to reality. And if it's not just hopes and dreams, just choosing someone that you have been thinking about, but you know you're going to affect somebody else. This could go the other way around, where somebody's doing this to you, and you've been feeling this, you've been trusting the situation, seeing it for what it is, and you know that this is coming. You've been feeling it for a while, and so the time is here that this situation is going to transpire. Okay, so let's just take a look at the energy that is coming in probably by the second week. So let's see what comes out for you. Okay. All right, so what you got is peace, which is good. This is fantastic. Actually, this aligns really well. I'm happy that this came out for you, because sometimes when we go through something that's really rough, by the end of it, when we transition to something else, with the energy that we do want is peace. And you're going to get it. You're going to have it, and it's coming in for you, okay? So what you got for the tarot is a 10 of Pentacles, or the 10 of Coins here. You got the 2 of Wands, and you also have the 8 of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and read what peace is all about here. Even though it seems to be very self-explanatory, we already know what peace is, but just a little bit more guidance on that. I'm gonna look. Okay, it says, when shining light through the prism, all the colors are revealed in a rainbow. White light is a combination of every color within the visible spectrum, working harmoniously together. When this card is drawn, it is an invitation to bring a sense of peace into your life. This may come to you after a period of turmoil as a sign of healing, or you may find it when the mind is quieted during a simple meditation, or when you're taking a moment to just stop and reflect. Open your heart and let peace come to you. Accept this gentle offering of healing and stillness. So yeah, this is definitely on point here, especially if you're dealing with something that's really hurtful, choices you're going to have to make, or choices that somebody else had to make. And so you're going to be dealing with peace at the end of something that was really painful for you, whatever that may be. And so with these cards being drawn, you know what is most important to you is family and home. And, the 10 of Pentacles has to do with financially being well for your family, taking care of the situations at home. taking care of your kids, your husband or your wife, even everything outside of the home. But it's about having everything situated and together and having abundance to have this wonderful, family, home, and everything just coming together. And so maybe something was disrupted in this area here, and it puts you in a place where now you're gonna have to be making, really quick decisions. So here you're in the mental state, okay? You know what you need to do. But now here you have the Two of Wands. It's all about actions and, movement forward. And so now you're going to be taking action on what it is that you're going to do. You know that you have things available out there outside of what just happened. Even though it's heartbreaking, it's terrible what you had to deal with. But now your concern is your family and finding ways to move yourself forward, but making the proper choices. And I think you already made the choice here. But here, now you have to put it into action. What direction? Where am I going? What's going to happen? What do I need to do? What's the next step forward? And so you already know, like you're already making decisions and you're going to be putting in the action. But at the same time, at times you will be feeling stuck. Okay, you're going to feel like, I can't do this. Like this is too much or it's too hard. Or if it's not that, it could be that as you're trying to move yourself forward, you're going to find some blockages or feel like you're blocked, but you're going to be feeling stuck. But I think Spirit's trying to tell you, don't allow your emotions to get in the way, or your stressors or your thoughts to be your worst enemy, because peace is here. And Spirit is going to be guiding you through this transition, because what you're going through is kind of hard. Okay, but you'll be able to get right through it. And let me go ahead and draw some cards to give us a little bit more. Let me see. I think I'm going to look at the Eight of Swords. Spirit, give me a little bit more on the Eight of Swords. What else about the Eight of Swords? Please give me some cards to clarify. Yeah, look at that. Nine of Swords. You're definitely going to be stressing. Whatever has happened, it's put you in a place where, it's stressing you out. It's making you lose sleep. It's really definitely been taking a toll on you. If this is a choice that you had to make, or if somebody else made this choice. But the thing is that you also have the Queen of Cups coming in. So it could be a situation where maybe a Queen of Cups was involved. So what I'm seeing here is the Three of Swords. So for some of you, it could have been a relationship that involved an air sign, where air sign decided to choose someone because there was a third party, and the person that they ended up dealing with was a water sign. And if it's not that, it could be that you're stressing over a water sign that you were dealing with, and they ended up choosing an air sign instead. And that's not for all of you, okay? But that's for some. It could also be that you're stressing over a love situation, because that's what the Queen of Cups is. You could also be, because it's next to these two cards, the advice that I'm going to give you, earth signs, is I don't know how deep this situation is for some of you. This situation is very, very deep. And so I suggest you get all the support you can get from families and friends. Don't get to the point where you get so stressed out that emotionally you start striking out, or you start taking things out on other people and not telling them exactly what's going on with you because you're so stressed out. Or it could be that you're going to get so emotionally just distraught in a way where how you function or how you think is not going to be appropriate for you and how you interact with others. And so you don't want to get to that place where your emotions get the best of you because of your mental thoughts. So make sure that you get it under control. And this could also be a cause of depression. So please, please, please go get help, okay? And Spirit's telling you that there is people surrounding you. And when I see the peace, it's the bird, it reminds me of Spirit, of the divine coming in to give you exactly what you need. So before you even try to go here, don't go here, okay? If you feel like it's coming on, whatever it is that you're feeling, the stress and not sleeping and not feeling emotionally well, definitely go to your friends for advice and help. Let them help you out and help you go through this entire transition, because this involves family as well for some of you. And so, yeah, what's happening to you is taking a toll. But peace is coming in for you, okay? Give me one more card, please. For the Eight of Swords, one more card. Okay, so the Four of Swords came out in reverse. Okay, so this can mean two things, because usually the Four of Swords upright is when you are resting and you're in a good mental state. This is coming in the upside down, okay, in reverse. And so for some of you, it could be that you are finally awakened to the truth of what is happening here and the choices that you're going to have to put forward, because I think everything's going to happen so quickly when it does come in that you're just going to be like, oh shit, like what am I going to do here? Like quickly, let me figure out what I have to do here. And I think it's going to stress you out. But this is just like a huge awakening. Your eyes are opening to what the facts are, to what's really happening here as far as what you need to do. And I think that's what's going to stress you out just a little bit. But this could also be that you're very unrestful. Yeah, so what you're going through is kind of heavy. Okay, it's very, very heavy. Spirit, can you give me an outcome card, please, for earth signs? Can you give me an outcome card for earth signs, please? Outcome card for earth signs. Okay, I got the Emperor. So for some of you, you could have been dealing with a Aries. If this aligns with you, some of you may be dealing with an Aries. So there's an outcome happening with an Aries. And there's the Ten of Cups for this person. So this person, I think, if they were involved in this situation and it broke your heart, they probably made a decision that was going to bring them emotional happiness. And that's what the outcome is here. And I think that's why it's stressing you out. And look at Six of Coins, an equal give and take in a loving relationship. But who is this with, though? Who is this with? So I'm just wondering if this person that kind of rocked your world and put you in this situation has decided to go and have an equal give and take with someone else that brings them emotional happiness. Or the outcome could be that you're going to make choices to maybe come after this Emperor and take control of the situation and try to bring this back together, because it's what's bringing you happy. This person brings you happiness. I'm just wondering, Spirit, what is this? So this is beautiful right here, whatever this outcome is. But because you're going through all of this and you're making choices and you're stressing over a situation here, I'm just wondering if eventually, once you get out of all of this and this peace is coming in towards you, once you fixate yourself on the stress and the sadness and the hurt and everything that's going here and making choices for your family, you can take control of the situation and finally, put yourself in a position where you and your family are okay and you guys are happy, and you're going to decide to have an equal give and take in situations as far as work and family and other opportunities. And that's going to give you the clarity that you need and the direction that you definitely had to go to. You probably chose your family. You probably chose work that's going to help your family and bring you guys in better abundance. But yeah, some of you may run into a Leo that could give you this as well. But Spirit, is this for earth signs, or is this something that happened with the other person? Is this for earth signs? This outcome? Okay, so this is what I'm hearing. Maybe that's why the cards are not popping out. But this is what I'm hearing, guys. I'm hearing that because you are going through this transition and you are going through a hard time with whatever this is, and you had to see the situation for what it is, I think the outcome was that somebody did decide to choose what they thought was better for them emotionally, and they wanted that equal give and take. And so I think for you, because of going through something that was hurtful and you had to make quick decisions and it puts you in this stressful state, I think this is what's happening, that this person was choosing, the outcome is going to be this person's going to choose to go somewhere where they feel more emotionally abundant and where they're going to get that equal give and take. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Or where they felt like they were happiest. Oh boy. Okay, let me see. Spirit, can you give earth signs anything for them? Can you give them something, please? Like, what would you like them to know? What would you like for them to know? There you are, the Hierophant. I think Spirit's going to tell you to continue to believe in yourself. Look at 9 of Coins. Yeah, you are going to be single for some of you if this did have to do with a relationship. But what's going on here is that continue to be you, earth signs. The Hierophant, represents Taurus. But this has to do with commitments and traditions, knowledge, seeking answers and getting them. But I think after everything's said and done, you're going to be learning a lot from this, and you're going to be a whole lot wiser. You're going to be teaching other people what they need to be looking out for, and you're going to be teaching people the experiences that you have gained from what you went through here. But you're also going to be on your own. You're definitely going to be single. But if you notice, she's not upset about that. She's not sad. And this is perfect for you guys because you guys are all about pentacles. This is earthy. So you guys are going to be working on yourselves, staying true to who you are, helping others along the way with the experience that you have gone through. And you're also going to be working on things that make you abundant and make you happy. And so some of you guys are going to do really well once the dust settles and peace comes in. You're going to be okay, and you're going to be able to grow. Some of you may end up doing better financially by yourself, but you're going to be very desirable too, because You know, this is a person that attracts other people because they know how to do things on their own. They're very independent. Let me see what else, Spirit. Can you give me one more for earth signs? Okay, let's see. So, what you got is the 8 of Coins. Yeah. You're going to be working on the things that you feel like you need to invest in. And right now you're investing on yourself. You're going to be putting hard work. And some of you guys may focus more on work now that you're free from all of this nonsense, emotional stuff. You're going to be very hyper focused on your job. And so doing that is going to give you the abundance that you need. So you're going to be getting more finances in because you're doing such a fantastic job now working on your career. Okay? So I know this is a little bit hard for some of you guys, and I usually say, I wish I can give everybody amazing readings and they come out great, but sometimes we already know how people are. We go through different things, and unfortunately we have to go through some sad stuff or some heavy things. But at the end, what always happens is that once we clear out our energies and bring in good things like peace, we're going to be setting ourselves free to brand new things. And I know sometimes we're so adjusted to the old and what we already vested in that we don't want to go for the new. We just want to leave things the way they are. And sometimes that's not how it always works, guys. It doesn't work like that. You know, sometimes we are pushed to let go of what we've known for so long. But either way, you're going to be good here. Okay? And I think you're also going to be learning a lot of things about you. You're going to be in a different place. This whole situation is going to change you in some ways where you're going to, you know, see how things changed about you, what you prefer to do now, what your likes are. Some of you might take on new hobbies. Some of you might even get more religious. If you were not into religion, you will be. For some of you who are into religion, some of you, after all of this, I think you guys are going to be seeking spiritual guidance. And it's going to help you along the way. It's really going to set you to push yourself forward, okay? So this is all I have for you guys, earth signs. But, you know, you guys take care. I love you guys. Please leave me some likes and subscribes. And if it really does resonate with you, just leave me some comments and let me know what's going on. But I just want to wish you all the best, and everything's going to be okay because I see it here. You're going to do just fine. It's just getting through the emotions and getting through what you're dealing with. It's the hard part. But eventually you'll get right through it, okay? You guys take care. Bye.